Okay, I have 9 o'clock on the dot. If you can hear me and see me, can you send me a quick text or Facebook message just to let me know that we are live for Intentionally Fearless Week 1. I see that we have 2 people logged on so far, so we're going to wait just another minute or two. So go ahead and let me know, first of all, if you could just text me or Facebook message me and let me know that you're on, you can hear me, you can see me, and then we'll get started here in just a second. This is being recorded, so you can watch this again later, but go ahead and make sure you have your notebook and all of the flyers that we had posted on our Facebook page. Grab those, grab a pen, and we're going to get started very, very shortly. Sarah, I can't see who's logged on. I just see that we have 3 viewers right now, but if you can see and hear me, we should be good to go. So I am going to go ahead and get started. If you guys, I want to go through just a couple of housekeeping things quickly. If you have questions in the next 30 minutes about anything we go over, send me a quick text or a Facebook message. And if I have time at the end, I'll go ahead and answer those questions. If we don't have time, then we'll answer them later on the Facebook page. But right now I have only access to my texting and my Facebook messaging, and I'm not going to get into all that. So hopefully you guys have all been added to the Intentionally Fearless Facebook page. If not, let us know, and we will get you added as soon as possible to that. But we want to make sure that you are utilizing that Facebook page for a lot of reasons. Obviously, we're going to communicate with you with homework assignments, with files, and things like that. But we also created that Facebook page so that you can post your wins. You can post things that you've done in your business that have been successful and things that you have stepped out of your comfort zone and the progress that you're making through this program that we have set up for you in February. So go ahead on your Facebook page, write yourself a note. If you do not have your notifications set to give you a little alert, when somebody posts in there, do so as soon as you can, and be an encourager for each other for this. So, okay, let's get started. Officially welcoming you to week 1 of our Intentionally Fearless Pacesetters group. So this group is going to run every Wednesday night from 9 to 9:30 during the month of February. And you guys, out of Dina and I's unit, they're probably maybe 130 to 150 consultants who are in our units. And we invited everybody to participate in this. And I think total, we might have 7 to 10 consultants out of both units participating in this Intentionally Fearless Pacesetter group. So I want to thank you from both Dina and I, for investing in yourself and investing in your business and taking the time to take your business seriously and to want to grow and to want to better yourself. So we do have a couple of goals that I just want to share with you quick. There's 3 purposes for this class. Number 1, we want to grow you as a person. Number 2, we want to help grow your business. And number 3, this might be the most important thing, to help you establish consistent habits and routines that are going to make your business work for you. And I know everybody has 500,000 different things going on in their life, and nobody's life is the same as anyone else's. So I don't want you to think that you have to invest the same amount of hours into your business as somebody else. This program is designed for you, to meet you at the level that you're at, and to push you just a little bit further into making those consistent habits, those consistent choices. Because I think that's one of the things that sets successful consultants apart from consultants who want to do it but haven't done it yet. It's just the fact that they're doing consistent little things daily. So I want to go through real quick how this whole program is going to how it's going to work. So each week we're going to have a Google YouTube Hangout like this that we're going to do. It will be live, it will be recorded, and we'll have it posted on our Facebook page so that you can watch it at any time. Now, so again, make sure that you log on to each one of these and make sure that you're on time at 9 o'clock. You want to be on time. You want to have your notebook ready. You want to have your questions ready to your director so that we can answer those and go from there. So one thing real quickly to talk about is still the beginning of February. It's the 3rd. We still consider that the beginning, the first couple of days. And I want to know, Dina and I want to know, what are your goals for this month? Have you set them yet? Have you written them down yet? Have you decided yet what you're going to do in your business this month, time-wise and financial-wise? What do you want your sales to be this month? What are you going to do with the money that you are earning in your Mary Kay business this month? So one thing that we always encourage you to do is write your goal down. Because if you're not going to write it down, then there's no way to track it, and you're going to easily lose focus and not even work towards that goal, and then definitely won't attain that goal. So first assignment for you. So make a little homework, assignment number 1. In the next 24 hours from now, Dina and I need a picture of what you want your business to purchase for you this month. Here's an example. Amy Kemp did this. She's a top sales director, soon to be national sales director in her unit. And last month, one of her consultants said, I want to purchase new bedding for my husband and I with my Mary Kay funds this month. So what she did was she went online or to a catalog or whatever. She found the set of bedding that she wanted. She got the price of that bedding, and she printed out a picture. And what we do with that picture then is we take the goal sheet that looks like this. I think this might be posted. If it's not posted, let me know, and I'll post it for you. And you put the picture of what you want on here. Now, let's say that you were going to purchase something that was $500. So you need $500 profit to be able to purchase that. So I'm pulling up my calculator real quick, and I type in 500. Now, in Mary Kay, we make 50% on everything we sell. But most of the time, you need to invest a little bit more than that 50% in your business, because you need to purchase lookbooks and samples and bags and things like that. So instead of a 50-50 split, it's much more business savvy to consider a 60-40 split. So 60% goes back into your business, 40% is your profit. So if we're going to need $500 cash this month, we want to take 500 and we're going to divide it on our calculator by 0.40, which is 40%. And the total we come up with is $1,250. So $1,250. So if I wanted $500 profit in my business this month, then my retail sales goal for the month is $1,250. And what we do that is we put it on the top of our goal sheet right here. I'm saving for, and you put your goal in here. And now you can track it each week, and actually twice a week, because there's enough blanks twice a week, to put your sales goal in this. The cool thing about this is we have these goal sheets that are small for you to keep on your refrigerator or to keep in your purse or everywhere. Tape it on your bathroom mirror, everywhere. Then we have regular size sheets of that Dina and I are making into one of those trifold boards. Some of you have seen this already, and it's just like an old school science fair board is what it reminds me of. Excuse me. And we each want to have one of these boards covered with our unit goal sheets for every month. So I'm going to take January's down here in a few days, and I'm going to put up everybody's February one. And then each week, as you are accountable to us and give us your sales total, then we're going to help you track that goal. And it's really cool to watch that number rise and rise and rise until you have your whole goal thermometer filled. Now, the consultant I was talking about who did this with the bedding, she tracked her numbers. It may have been the first time ever that she tracked her numbers. And because she was so diligent about tracking and obsessive about tracking, she not only filled her goal sheet, like she purchased the bedding, like the comforter, she had enough to do the linens to go with it too. So it was the fact that she had it in writing, and she was able to gauge, okay, what my average sales need to be per month, and so on. So 24 hours from now, we would like to have your sales goal. Okay. And then we're going to bring this to each of our meetings. So that's one of the things to get started on quickly. So one of the other big things in your business that is going to help you be more successful is just working your business consistently. Might be consistently 4 hours a day. You have to decide what your consistent amount is. And that's where the weekly plan sheets come in that you are submitting to us. And thank you, Jane Hallman, and thank you, Shelley Bergman, for submitting your weekly planning sheet for this week to me so that I can help you be accountable and can help you reach your Mary Kay goals. So that's something that we're going to encourage you to do every week, is to do your weekly planning sheet. If you don't have one, go to your InTouch account, in the search bar, type in weekly plan sheet, print it out, do it for the week, do it for the rest of this week, get it to us, and then every week we're going to establish those habits. Okay? So let's talk about working your business. The main way that we work our business is through our appointments, through our bookings, whether they're booking facials or booking parties. And I know consultants who are just restarting their business, you think, oh my gosh, like, that's so scary. I know when I used to want to restart my business, I would pick up this phone, and I couldn't just pick up this phone like this. I must just threw it across the room. But I couldn't just pick up my phone. It literally like suddenly weighed 2 tons, and I could not pick it up because I just dreaded the booking calls and the booking texts. And the main reason I dreaded it was because I didn't know what to say. And I was so fearful. So we decided to take all of that fear off of your shoulders. We're going to take it for you. And we have given you a ton of scripts that you can use. And so we're going to go over tonight the scripts and how we can use these in your business. So the first set of scripts that I want to go over, and I don't know, you guys, how these are saved. I just printed them off as we sent them to you. So just bear with me. But you have many different script options that we have given you to work your business this week. So you have ones that say getting started, and it's talking about booking your first appointment. So if you are a brand new consultant, you have exactly what you can say when you're booking your first appointment. We have all kinds of scripts. Now, in this, you guys, I just mixed up all my papers. There we go. Okay. So in your script, you want to book everybody you know, everyone you know. Now, part of your homework for your early bird voucher was to make a list of 30 people who you want to facial. If you have not done that, if you did not get your early bird voucher submitted, which is something that you're going to have every week to do as a voucher, sit down tonight and go through the first 30 women in your phone that you haven't facialed and write their names down. And then what you're going to do is you are going to text, call, Facebook, whatever your favorite mode of communication is. You're going to contact all 30 of those people, and you're going to book them for an appointment. Now, you can pick which of these scripts that you'd like to do. We have the getting started, and it says on here straight up, ideally, your first time you should be doing this, you're sending it to about 75 to 100 people. 75 to 100 people. Now, here's the number to remember. That sounds like a ton, but if you send it to an average of 100 people, you're probably going to get around 10 who are going to say yes to holding an appointment with you. 10. So send to the masses of people to get the few people to say yes to you. One of the things I love about this script is it tells you what to say when they respond. So when they ask you, like, yeah, what can I do to help you? It'll tell you exactly what to say. So you want to concentrate, oh my gosh, our time is halfway over, on sending these people, your friends and family members, your referrals, whoever it is that you're booking, one of these scripts to book them. Now, what you can do, what I recommend you do, is you go through these scripts here, and everybody should have these. We have some other options. Go through those. Find your favorite one, copy it word for word. Don't make up your own script. Because the scripts that we've given you, we gave you several different options of scripts, but they come from people who are top directors and national sales directors. These people did not get where they are by doing nothing. They put this into practice. So use their information to help you in your business. So find the script that works for you, copy it word for word in the notes section of your phone, and then text it. Call people with it. However you're going to do it, just get it done. Okay? So that's going to be one of the things that we do this week, is you want to concentrate on booking your appointments. So our goal is for everyone in our Intentionally Fearless Pacesetter group, is to by Friday, which is the 5th, to have 10 appointments on your books. Our goal is always to have 10 appointments on your books. You guys don't freak out if you have 10 and you're thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to get these in? Because I'm never going to breathe if I have a full-time job and a family and blah, 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 and 10 appointments. Don't freak out. They're not going to hold. They're not going to hold. In order for you to book 10, you're probably going to have 5 of them hold. Okay, so your goal is to have 10 appointments booked by Friday. And when you have that done, post it in our Facebook page so we can all celebrate you. Now, one of the things to help you stay on target is this amazing document that Dina and Shelly found. And you guys should have it. We've just reformatted it or saved it in a different format for you so everyone has it. And it's called my distraction list. Do, dump, or delegate. And I love this. I don't know how I've missed this my entire life, but this document is amazing because it gives you a list of things that we typically do during the day, and you can decide if it's something you personally have to do. You can dump it and not do it at all, or you can delegate it to someone else. So something that, if you just go down the list, watching TV, dump it. Grocery shopping, delegate it. Going to the kids' games, you probably should do this once in a while. Working out, you should do that. Doing the laundry, delegate it. Doing the dishes, delegate it, definitely. Checking Facebook, do it, but on a limit with that. Don't be so tied to your phone all the time and your Facebook account and social media all the time. I know that's something that really can get in our way. One thing that's helped me this week has been phenomenal is I took my weekly plan sheet and I mapped every hour what I'm going to be doing, when I'm booking, when I'm doing some tracking, when I'm contacting customers, things like that. And every hour at the top of the hour, I allow myself 5 to 10 minutes to check back in on social media, get back off. Check in at the hour, get back off, because otherwise I was wasting too much time. So go through that distraction list and figure out which of the things that really you have to be the one to do or your life is going to fall apart. There are a lot of things that we do as women that don't have to be done by us. We just have to let go of that power. Trust me, people in your household know how to do laundry. They just don't because it's easier for you to do it. Same thing with dishes. You know, enlist the help of your family members because they're the ones who are going to benefit from this when your business starts rocking. Okay? So do your distractions list. And you guys, this might be something you do every day while you're getting in the habit of it. Okay, so that's another thing to help you this week. We're down to about 12 minutes. Okay, so we have some other scripts that came from Leah Lackland, National Sales Director. Those are your Power Start scripts, which is trying to do 30 faces in 30 days. We all want to do that this month because we have a special outing next month for everybody who does that. Here's the thing that I love about Leah's scripts, and these are personally some of the ones that I use. I send them a text, and I let them know that their friend gave me their name for a free facial because usually I'm working with referrals at this point, and I offer them a $10 gift certificate, and I just ask them what would be better for them, daytime or evening. Anytime you're booking, you want to make sure that when you're offering them a time slot, you give them a choice of 2 different time slots. You don't want to say what works for you. Instead, we want to phrase it and say, do you prefer daytime or evening? And then usually if somebody says evening, I'll say, great. After what time works best and what town do you live in? Because I'm working with people from all different areas and they know people from all different areas. So as we narrow it down, I'll say, okay, does Tuesday at 7:30 work for you or Wednesday at 6 o'clock work for you? And I keep narrowing it down 2 choices, 2 choices, 2 choices till we nail it. Instead of, hey, I'll get back to you, because it always falls apart. So I get her booked for an appointment. After, my personal practice is after I book her for an appointment, I get her address, I Facebook friend her so she can see what I look like. And then the next day, I'll usually text her and say, you know what the cool thing about your appointment is? You're allowed to share your appointment with up to 5 friends. Now, I say you're allowed to. Act like it's a huge privilege for her to share her appointment with 5 friends. So I let her know that she can share her appointment, and I'll say, go ahead and let me know who you want to invite because there's some questions that I want to ask them about their skin. Because all of this is on your scripts. But what I'm getting her to do is I'm getting her to think about who she's going to invite. She's going to give me their contact information, and then I can text them or call them, whatever I prefer. But when I do that, when I contact them, usually the next day, so I book her one day, the next day is when I turn it into a party. The next day is when I ask her and her friends skincare questions and I confirm things with them. But by doing this like spread out, I can start to form a relationship with her and I can get her excited about our products. Okay, so when I confirm with them, I just make sure that they're able to come. I start to ask them about their skin. Is it normal? Is it dry? Is it oily? Is it a combination? Do they prefer a light or fuller coverage to their foundation? A lot of times I'll ask them their age just so I can kind of be prepared. Do they need Time-Wise? Do they need to use Time-Wise Repair? And then I'll say, are they familiar with Mary Kay? And do they have any skin issues or questions that they want me to make sure I take care of? For instance, dark circles around the eyes, acne, or anything like that. So by doing that, I am getting each person specifically excited to come to the event because we are going to be answering questions or concerns that are directly for her. So that's kind of the process of booking your facial and turning it into a party, okay? And the profiling. So all of that is in your script, and that's one of the things that we're going to be working on this week. Okay, next thing in 8 minutes. Here we go. I am adamant, if you haven't figured that out in this 20 minutes that we've been together so far tonight, that we work our business consistently, because we're going to set out with this huge goal of being consistent, and we're going to be so motivated tonight, and tomorrow's going to come and we're going to be, yes, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. And then one of your kids is going to forget their book bag at home. The dog is going to throw up all over the carpet, and you've got a flat tire. And suddenly your whole schedule just went down the drain, and what are you going to do? Still work consistently. Obviously, you're going to have to take care of those things and then get back to your work. But the consistent work is what is going to make your business successful. So you all have a document that it's called Consistency is the Key. 1 + 2 + 3 is, I think, how it is stated when we save the document. And this was made up by our good friend, Dawn Green, who was our guest speaker last week at our Jumpstart. And sorry, I'm just checking you guys. I thought I had a question come through. Nope. Okay. So one of the things Dawn was so smart in pointing out is one of the things Mary Kay always taught was 3 + 3 + 3. We do 3 parties a week, 3 sharing appointments this week where you share the opportunity with someone, and $300 in new sales. Well, for a brand new consultant or a consultant who's working full-time and maybe even going to school or something like that, that might be a lot. 3 appointments might be a lot. So Dawn came up with 2 + 2 + 2. 2 parties a week, which would be about 6 faces, 2 sharing appointments a week, and $200 in new sales per week. And again, for some people, that could be too much. So you could do 1 + 1 + 1. 1 party or 3 faces a week. You guys, that would take about 1.5 to 2 hours. 1 sharing appointment, that's about 20 minutes. And then $100 in new sales. So I'm going to guess if you are committed enough to your business to sign up to be intentionally fearless, that you have at least 2.5 hours a week that you could spend working your business. So take a look at this Consistency is the Key document and pick which one you're going to do. 1 + 1 + 1, 2 + 2 + 2, 3 + 3 + 3, and track it. Print this off. Put it either in the front of your Mary Kay binder or tape it in front of your computer or put it on the fridge, somewhere where you can track it. One of the things that National Sales Director Leah Laughlin has taught us is that you need to be an obsessive tracker. And she says when she became obsessive about tracking her work and tracking her goals, that's when her business really took off because, she figured out exactly how much money she wanted to make. And so then she could figure out exactly how many faces she wanted to do and how many appointments she needed to book, and everything was doable when you began to track it. So, okay, next thing we're going to go on to. So we've gone over the scripts, we've gone over distractions. Okay, marketing. Marketing is how we share a Mary Kay opportunity with our friends. One of your assignments for you to do was to make a list of 30 people to share our marketing plan with. Now, these are not the same 30 people you're going to facial. These are 30 people you want to share the marketing plan with. These are 30 people you want on your team. And we all have friends and family members who we know would be fantastic at this or who need some Mary Kay in their life. So think of those 30 people who are positive, who you enjoy being around, that you want on your team, and make a list for them. Okay, so what we do from here is there is a script, I believe, in one of your documents. I'm not going to go through it right now because we're almost out of time, but it's about sharing the opportunity. And Dina, if you could help me make a post on our Intentionally Fearless about the marketing script. What we're going to do is we're going to post a script that you can copy and paste and share it with people. So what you're going to say is you're going to say, hey, Susie, do you want to do me a huge favor? Because we're going to give away a purse or a wallet at the end of this Pace Setter program. We're going to give away a prize, and all of the people who have entered and listened to our marketing surveys, our marketing plans, are going to be entered to win. So all you have to do is you have to text her and say, hey, Susie, this is Debbie. I've got a huge favor to ask of you. Do you want to win a free wallet? I think that's what we're giving away. We'll post a picture of what the prize is too, so you can see that and show that to her. All you have to do to be entered to win this is listen to a 15-minute video, watch a 15-minute video, and do a follow-up call with me to tell me what you think. Okay? So what we're doing is we are posting, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like 12 different videos from different top sales directors. And what they did was each of these directors recorded themselves on a hangout like this, sharing our marketing plan for about 15 minutes with their iStory. So how Mary Kay has made a difference from them, where they were in their life when Mary Kay found them, and it answered a bunch of questions for people in a 15-minute clip. And we're going to give you that YouTube clip for each one of these. So you watch them and then you send them to your people. And after you finish that, so you're going to say, will you watch one of these clips with me or for me, and then you can be entered in to win this wallet. And she's going to say, yeah, sure, absolutely. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy the clip from our Facebook page and you're going to paste it to her. And you're going to set up at the time that she's going to watch it. Can you watch it at 2 o'clock today or 4 o'clock today? Again, pin her down for when she's going to watch it. And if she says 2, say, great, can I call you at 2:30 to do the follow-up from it? So what I did was I texted this to a girl yesterday, and I didn't hear back from her, and I know that's not like her. So this morning I'm texting, I'm like, are you okay? Well, she was at work. She forgot to answer me. So she's like, absolutely, I'll totally watch the video for you. I get off work at 4, so I can watch it at 4:15. Well, I had an appointment at that time, so I texted her back, and I said, that would be awesome. Can I call you at 7 to go over it? She said, sure. So I set an alarm in my phone so I wouldn't forget, and at 7 o'clock tonight, I called her. Now, what I did was I went back to our documents, and this is going to be on our Intentionally Fearless page. There is a marketing survey, okay? It's the Intentionally Fearless Marketing Survey, and you click it up, and you are going to bring this up on your computer. And you're going to go through the questions on here, and you're going to ask your person on the phone, or she can be in person, or you're going to ask her on the phone, or you can be live face-to-face with her. But what we want you to do is we want you to type her answers into this document, because it's giving you a chance to follow up with her live. It's giving you a chance to hear the excitement that she has in her voice. It's giving you a chance to share your excitement with her and to answer any questions that she has. And then once you have the Google survey filled out, you just click send, I think it is, and it puts it into the database for us. And we will share the results with you of what she thought about it, or we'll share these amongst the directors for what she thought, and then all of these people are going to go into the drawing for a wallet at the end of the month. But this is a great way for you to improve your marketing skills, because of you're going to be able to watch all these iStories from all the top directors and national sales directors. And then by typing in her answers in the Google document, you are going to learn what questions to ask people when you're talking to them about the opportunity when you, like, later down the road. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I feel like I just went through all that really fast because we are at 9:30 already. So your homework then this week is going to, in the next 24 hours, get us your thing that you want to purchase with your profits this month. By Friday, we want you to complete your 10 by the 5th. You're going to spend your time working on your bookings. So you're going to send out at least 30 booking attempts using the script. And you're going to send out, of your 30 people that you made the list 4 for who you want to share the opportunity with. Do about 10 to 15 of those. If you don't get through all 30, that's okay. But we're going to do about 10 to 15 of those. And through all of this, you're also going to be contacting your customers, and we want you to generate at least $100 in reorder sales. Okay? So did you get that now? We'll have this all printed out so that you guys know what your assignments are this week. And then we'll have a voucher just like we did last week. And so now that you know the hang of it, it'll be easier for you to go into the voucher, and you're going to fill out what you did for each assignment, and you're going to get points for that. And of course, we always have prizes for points. So the more you do, the better your prize chances are, because you're going to have more points for that. So we are at 9:31, and I'm over a minute. So I'm going to wrap things up tonight. Be looking for updates on this stuff. Be looking for the notifications. Okay, didn't have any questions come through, so I don't need to answer that before we finish tonight. So post your wins, guys, and make it an intentionally fearless week.